Go. Where's the butthead?
Did you tell them what you got? Tell them.
Okay, we're on video now. I'm recording you. So here's the thing, and this has come to mind a lot. There's a difference between spiritual existence or living in His Spirit and the way many people are. So I've got a lot of friends, a lot of associates, people I've dealt with, interacted with for years who, the sun's really on me, who have this thing about, like, I'll be like, hey, you know what? I want one of these, or I'm going to do this thing. And they'll go, what? You can't do that. You can't afford to do that. You don't have the money, you don't have the whatever. And invariably, it gets done. And they're always amazed. And I'm not. And I can put it in a way that I learned it on the outside of my belief system of Christianity. When you're doing sales training, they tell you if your dream is big enough, or if it's important enough, or strong enough, the facts don't matter. Like it'll materialize, or you'll find the stuff. What I find is that as a Christian, as a believer, when my heart is right, when my peace is right, when I don't have strife or the other negative things going on in my life, then when I say, hey, Father, I'd like to do this. I'd like to fly. I'd like to, lose weight. I'd like to have this training. I'd like to have my licenses back, or the next levels up of my licenses for, protection and other things. That invariably it happens. It gets done, and it's not through the greatness of my effort, my stores, or my ability. I was just thinking to that, of all the times I get that, and it's weird because I often the people who are most negative when I say it are people who are Christians but are doctrinal Christians, or I don't want to say doctrinal, are traditionalists. They've been taught a tradition rather than belief. I got myself falling asleep thinking about this because there's a common saying among Christians that comes from AA, I think, and it's in Christianity now. It doesn't belong there. It's never ask Jesus or God for patience because He'll send you hardship to make you stronger. And that's not in the Word at all. That's not how He is. That's the enemy attacking you under the guise of being the Father in order to, to supposedly make you, stronger in this area. Yes, we grow from all things. We succeed in all things. All things work to our good, but He doesn't send these things to us. And hearing people say that about Him, especially in a pulpit, is really disheartening to hear. That's it. Anything you want to say? So we've had these Ensure drink mixes, meal replacements for a while. And I've been like, no, we're not messing with them. No, those are emergency meals. Today I let him have one. It's like 7 o'clock, Monday morning, April Fool's, Monday the 1st. We have a card for Costco fuel. So we're heading into Costco to get fuel. Then one of the places where we can go does laundry. What I did was I took the church giveaway. We cut open these onion sacks. I took one that I cut a little bit in the top, and I've been rolling our dirty clothes and putting it in the onion sack. I got a pretty full onion sack. I think my onion sack runneth over. So maybe get half the thing done today. That would be really good. We got some new clothes from the ladies yesterday, which has been really amazing. Here's one. Okay, so this is my tactical side. This is my work side. So doing volunteer security with the church, which, again, that's, if you've seen a lot of my other videos, that's one of my loves. It's one of the things I've been doing as kind of like a tithe and offering to God, because I want to do security for churches again. That's something I can do for the rest of my life and be happy as pig and poop, whatever. But it has because of the tactics, the operational, mindset involved, it has a kind of a Machiavellian thing, and I'm coming to terms with that only this year, that I, in my work, I am the prince, but in my life, my personal life, I am just what you see. And people don't get that sometimes. Like pilots, their wives don't understand how they're so good at flying because they see how messy they are at home. You know, that kind of a thing. So a woman stole. They set up this field of Easter eggs behind the building. It's between two buildings. And the lady watched, and she stole all the Easter eggs. And stop, please. They're plastic, and most of them had money and other things. It wasn't all. It was mostly not candy, from what I understand. And later on, she showed up with the empty Easter eggs and said, "Oh, I took all these." I guess to bona fide what she was doing. We ended up getting those back, but then we realized that she took everything from these kids. And I was thinking about it as I was falling asleep. Is that we need to send her a bill. She comes weekly to the Friday free food giveaway. We need to print a bill, give it to her, and say, "Hey, this is the total amount of what you took, and if you don't pay it, we're calling the police." And then either it goes above me from there, is they can choose to call the police or take her to small claims or whatever else. But making her aware and trying to recoup what she took from all these kids. That's my job, not my heart. Again, I have a heart of forgiveness because I am always forgiven. But, doing security, my job is to make sure that retention and stop loss. So, working on that. All right, so we're here at the gas pump. So
glad you're
we'll
here.
talk
We
again.
are Carlos
Say bye-bye.
and Amy on Caleb.
Bye bye.
You can do